dog can't touch the boat. Trying to get the dough, get my ducks in the row. Sorry that I'm feel the ambition. Trying to find somebody to wash my dishes. Fuck a watch, I'm trying to get low off the clock. Move that weight off the dock, move the product off the block. I'm trying to get stops. Shorty says she won't rock. Can't need to put some spit on that cock. I'm just saying, honey, not to be funny. I'm just trying to help and increase your wealth. You need to check yourself, because the boss may deserve respect. Cause I sign the checks and I stack the debt. Boss man can't get no love. Boss man can't get no love. Say it again. Boss man can't get no love. Boss man can't get no.
What's going on, premium smokers? Well, actually, premium smokers and my loyal smokers who are the followers. Welcome to Smoke This Over Dark. You know, this is my deep dive podcast. And, you know, so I said I'm going to try to give y'all new episodes more often than not. I know that's a lot. I know y'all like, well, damn, you know, feel like sometimes, you know, it takes forever. But I'm going to start doing it more often because the simple fact of that, well, y'all deserve it. Y'all paying for it. Why not give it to you? You feel me? So with that being said, welcome to Smoke This Over Dark. And tonight, what we're going to talk about? Well, my man Head Tech posted a link. Well, he posted actually a tweet. And the tweet was, hold on, wait one second. Let me turn this down. Let's go. All right. A tweet about, well, let me see if I can find a tweet real quick and then I'll pull it up. We'll read it together. Now, I talked about this on the, on the Chronicles of a Spit Queen. And we discussed it a little bit. Because of distractions, we didn't get deep into it. So I decided, why not? So, let me find this damn thing. Fuck. All right. Let me see. I have to find it. Here we go. All right. Let's go. Here we go. Now, the conversation was, a lot of times they're saying there's no bookings while producers are out here constantly searching for reliable talent. So where's the disconnect? Let's have a real convo. And then a lot of people chimed in. A lot of it was discussing about the economy. Some people talked about the mentality of the ladies. And let me see what she. The economy, some people say, is just the attitude of the women and so forth. And there's one other post on here, which I'm going to tap into as well. Now, how are we going to tackle this, you ask? Well, we're going to tackle it two ways. We're going to tackle it one from the women and then from the guys. And from the producer's point of view. So, first, I want to look at the producer's point of view because I was a producer first, talent second. We're in the content creation era. Producers back in the day paid well because they were paying for girls to be what's called fresh off the boat. Now, where is fresh off the boat, you ask? Because you heard me use the term before. This term might have changed because of the day, but what it meant was she was completely green. She never been on camera in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Not webcam, not shooting her own shit or none of that. And even back then, you really couldn't shoot your own shit because one, a lot of girls weren't doing content because they considered that fucking for free. And two, you know how hard it was to actually film content and get it edited? It wasn't until technology got better to where, if you notice, more people started to film their own shit. So it was based off of being fresh off the boat. Fresh off the boat not just meant that they haven't been shot. Also, she may have not done a threesome. She may have not done a gangbang. And a lot of girls that fresh off the boat or haven't done any of this, which brings me down to this last comment, which my boy said, which I'm going to tap into real quick. I'm sorry. I'm going to tap into real quick. Right here. Where he said, wow, great conversation. I thought it was only one noticing that as a newbie in the industry, I navigate this mess with a lot of frustrations. Girl be asking outrageous rates. Forget to mention low performance interests. And I believe it's problem on both sides. Okay. Now, that wasn't the one I was looking at. Damn it. It was a dude that was talking about a new girl. Anyway, so, but the point being is, producers was paying for fresh off the boat. They're not getting that now. So now that cut the pay down. Because, yeah, I'll pay $1,000 for a girl that's willing to do anal that no one's seen do anal, that no one's never seen. They were paying to break girls in. They were paying to be the first to shoot these girls. Now, because of content creation era, you'll never be the first to shoot them because they already got content themselves. They already out in the public eye. So now the way that you pick the girls have now changed, which in turn made the producers way more picky about who they're about to pick. Now, ladies think they pick women based off of following and so forth. No. Biggest mistake y'all can ever think. It ain't. These producers and directors don't give a fuck about your following because you can have the greatest following in the world and still don't make us no money. You can have 1 million followers and don't make us one red Indian penny. And for some of y'all know what I mean, they don't even exist. You know how many times I had a girl that looked the part, that looked like Instagram model, video vixen, and the girl that just looked normal, that was a complete slut, sold way more than her. Because it ain't about your body or how you look, it's how you perform on that camera and how you make it look. So they're more particular about who they pick and who they're going to pay for content. You feel me? On top of that, they want the girls to do more. Meaning, you do anal. You're down for a gangbang. You're down for threesomes. Because a simple boy girl don't hold weight anymore. So, not only the producers lost the fresh off the boat thing that they were willing to pay for, and now y'all became their competitors, they gonna ask for more for that pay. They're gonna want you to do a gangbang. They're gonna want you to do anal. Because so many motherfuckers done jumped in this game that the only thing that sells is the more wilder shit. And since these content creators like doing wild shit, once again. So that's part of the reason why the producers don't really book as much. The guys, it's bad enough that on the guy side of things, there ain't a lot of dudes that can perform well. 2, there's way more girls than guys. So he has more to pick from, which enables him to be choosier. And if you ain't one that gonna do anal, you ain't one that gonna do facials, they really ain't gonna book you. Also, the other part of this is that a lot of these mid-level companies are doing content trade. Don't get it twisted. Some of these companies do pay, but a lot of them do content trade. So now I got to find a female that's willing to do content trade. You feel what I'm saying? Which means that now I'm cutting my money out because I got to give you this scene. Then I got to trust that you may not put the shit out before me, because some of these producers do that, which is kind of futile because it's content trade. And it costs them more money because, keep it 100, women make more money than men. So that scene that he shot, they're going to go to her site to see it way faster than his. And then take away if he's not a male talent and he's a producer. They're really going to go to her site to see her shit. Well, one, because, like I keep telling everybody, the fan base between men and women is different. So them straight men is going to go over there. The gay men are going to stay around because they want to see who you got fucking who or who you fucking. But a lot of these producers, they're even more particular because of the content trade, because now it ain't just about picking the girl she fine. I want a girl that's fine as shit that can show and prove, that can perform, that can give me a great scene, that understand what it takes to be in front of this camera. Because of that, now producers are either have a group of talent that they deal with exclusively, or they shoot a certain amount of girls on a regular basis. One, because these girls are proven money makers. Two, these females are reliable, and I ain't got to sit here and deal with the headache. So that's part of the reason why producers ain't booking as much, because they don't want to deal with this era's attitude. Which brings me to the women. The women. Now, of course, this post was about women, because it ain't men that's complaining about not being booked. It's women that are complaining that they're not being booked. Women. And why is women not being booked? Well, it's because of, as I talked about it on numerous times, whole practices. Whole practices. This is bringing the philosophy of prostitution, from how you make your money, how you generate your money, how you market yourself, and all that good shit. They have brought it to porn, and it's taken over. Women love hustling the game, but your hustling the game actually costs you money in the long run, because you either price yourself out of the game or you turn off every fucking producer in the game that wouldn't want to fuck with you. And what I mean by that, when you talk about that you want 1,000 per scene, and it's because you might have done, let's say you might have shot a couple of scenes with some talent. You have 100K followers or 300K, ain't even 1 million. And you sit here and say you want 1,000 per scene. You do realize anal comes with that, right? You understand what you're getting when you ask for that $1,000 worth of scene. This producer might want a simple boy girl. He's not willing to pay you $1,000. And two, you can't guarantee me that I'm gonna make $1,000 back. The reason why the pricing of paying girls went down was because girls was making the producers less money. We take a crapshoot when we shoot you broads. We don't know if we're gonna make money or not. We're hoping it is. So we go off of how you look and how you perform to judge whether we're gonna generate money. And trust me, it takes a while for us to make money back for that one shoot. Trust me, Brazzers has not made their money back for all the shoots they have done over the years. They ain't even close. And that's with them making $1 billion. They still got another 3 to 4 million to make to even equate that. Females, first of all, price themselves out. They charge too much for their scene. They don't give a great performance for the price that they're asking for. That's one. If I'm asking for a simple boy girl that ain't got shit doing anal, and you want to charge me $800, but You ain't hardly shot shit, nor have you shot with anybody major. Why would I pay you $800? You sit here and scream you got followers, but y'all don't never say nothing about y'all subscribers. So I'm going to pay you $800 for a scene, and you barely can get 5 subscribers on your OnlyFans. Smoke that over. We look for calculated risk, and y'all females don't understand that. 2, a lot of you females want to do paid content trade. First of all, any producer that agrees to that, you dumb as shit. I don't give a fuck how big of a name she is. I pay you, I keep. I don't pay you, we do content, we both keep. But because paid content trade, which was something that was done within the escorts with their Johns, had brought it to porn. And not realizing you have turned off majority of the producers from fucking with you, especially when you put, I do paid content trade. So even if these producers would be willing to do content trade with you, they're not going to pay you and do content trade. So one, you already done cut yourself off a majority of the company that probably would have shot you in the first place. Because, which brings me to this point, part of the reason why a lot of y'all ain't getting booked, because y'all treat these producers as if they're fuckboys.